Hi everyone, I'm Jalene Andrews. The world seems to become more dog-friendly by the day, and while this is great news for animal lovers, it does come with some risks. Here to talk about dog bites and how to prevent them is attorney Alex Mario and attorney Luke Mario from the Carter Mario Law Firm. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for being here. Let's first establish what are dog bite laws here in Connecticut.
So, Jillian, in Connecticut, we have a statute. It's 22357, and it's a strict liability statute. So pretty much what that means is if you are a dog owner and your dog, hurts somebody or damages somebody's property, you are responsible. So you're liable for the actions of your dog, even if you did nothing negligent, and even if your dog does not have a history of prior aggression.
Yeah, and can you be liable for an injury from a dog if they didn't bite you?
Yeah, so if the dog scares you and you go to run away and you fall and hurt yourself, or if they jump on you and you get hurt, it doesn't have to just be dog bites.
Okay, so that could still connect back. People
Yes.
probably don't realize that.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty of incidents.
Yeah, I mean, even really friendly dogs that don't mean harm, if they cause somebody to do that, it's still they're gonna be strictly liable, the owner.
Yeah, I could see a scenario where walking on the street, a dog scares someone and it causes a traffic incident next to the road.
Yeah, and so like Luke said, we're strict liability, so we don't have that first free bite that some states have. And so you just have to be very, very vigilant. You can't assume that your dog, who might be the nicest dog at home to you guys, isn't going to feel threatened or try to protect you or have we all have those moments, even as humans, where you're like, get away from me. And the dog, unfortunately, it might end in a different situation than it would a human. So.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the first thing someone should do if they are injured by another person's dog?
Well, first thing you have to do is see a doctor. So especially if you get bit and you don't know the history of the dog, there might be some shots that you have to get. If you have an orthopedic injury, obviously you want to get that addressed immediately. So I would say the biggest priority is obviously making sure you're okay.
Whether you reach out to us or whether you reach out to another law firm, you should reach out to someone because there's a limited time. There's a 2-year statute of limitations in Connecticut. So you want to make sure that you don't miss your opportunity. Especially even if a lot of times people don't think that it's going to be that bad in the beginning, but they're left with scars or they're left with ongoing medical bills, and it's not fair that they have to face that alone. So we have insurance for a reason. So they should use it and give somebody a call to make sure that all of their different areas in the legal aspect are covered.
Yeah, absolutely. Get your medical attention first and then contact someone who can help with the legal issues.
And I want to ask you, so what dog type do you think bites the most?
I think a lot of people would say those larger pit bull breeds, but as someone who knows a lot about dogs, it's probably the small, cute ones.
Yes, a Chihuahua. So
oh my gosh.
They might not pack the biggest, bite, but they definitely, the Napoleon complex, I don't know, they bite the most. But that being said,
they feel like they need to stick up for themselves.
But that being said, it's no matter the type of dog you have. And you also you can go to your local ordinance, you can Google your town, make sure, a lot of towns in Connecticut have different leash laws. So, some towns require no more than a 6-foot leash, or they require, different things that you got to make sure that like where can your dog be off leash, at what hours. So just don't put yourself or your dog in a situation that doesn't need to happen.
All right, Luke and Alex, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right, and remember, you can always learn more at cartermario.com. For CT Buzz, I'm Jalene Andrews.